24 hours. Is how to keep your beverages your ideal drinking temperature. So before class, well, like halfway through class, I fill up a cup of hot water. This usually does not last like an hour. It always gets cold, which is like a very big problem. I can fill up this and it would last the entire day, but every time I open it and take a sip, it would burn out. So that is like the extreme.
Yeah. I put this up with instant oatmeal and some hot water in it, and by 30 minutes ago, it was cold. And for anyone that's working outside for hours on end, every time you open it, it's making it cool off. And so it just makes you either not want to drink it because you're saving it for the opportune time of like, when is the perfect time to enjoy this because I can only have one shot. Or you just never drink it because it's too hot. Or you let it cool off and you wait too long and then it's all ruined. And then, you know, if you don't have time to go back inside or, you know, whatever, you want to go frolic in the snow and you're like 20 miles out and you can't, I don't know. Like, that's just not good. So there needs to be a better solution, even for indoors, like if you have a mug. No one wants to reheat their coffee or tea. Some people do it, but the connoisseurs say not to. The British people say not to, and I think that we probably should. So there needs to be a solution for that.
This problem is very big in our world. If you work in the office, do the same thing. You don't want to take time out of your busy schedule to just go reheat it like you said. And say you're a hunter. You go out, you fill up your mug in the morning, or whatever you carry in the morning, and you go out, you hike all day. You open it once because that's the only time. Like it's really freezing cold outside. And so we need something that is going to not just be a one-time use for
So not only is the problem obviously a physical problem of like retaining heat, but also my hot chocolate or anything gets cold, my day it's not ruined, but definitely a damper. And I don't like hot things very much, so I always wait for like a very long time for it to like cool down so I can actually enjoy it. But then, like I said, that window is very short. So if I miss it, it's all gone like to the wind. So not only is it practical, but also can carry like emotional significance as well. Some people like their day revolves around drinking coffee, and so you know if they're drinking 6 cups of coffee a day, like my dad used to drink a lot of coffee, like you have to drink it right away. And so that just requires you to just like keep going over to the coffee counter or whatever all day. And also comfort.
Yeah. Yes. Like back to the comfort thing. You can hold a cup of hot water and it'll keep your hands warm. That's like one of the big things about getting into something like that. Whereas this, you cannot feel any of the heat from the outside. So it's not essential. So, like we said, many people's daily routines revolve around coffee. A few examples of that we found.
Okay, so there's a couple other products that are out there to help with this. Obviously, we kind of talked about like Hydro Flask thermoses, like even the paper coffee cups, but they just don't work like we already said. There needs to be something that's going to retain the heat and generate its own heat throughout the day that's going to last all day. And unfortunately for our market, there is already a product that does this. However, it's very ugly, it's very millennial, very sleek. Anyone that's going outside for an extended period of time is not going to pick that up as their first option, let's just say that. It does come with a lid, but as far as like the way that it works, you have to charge it, which obviously is probably good. And then there's 3 different like options, but if you have it on like 150 degrees Fahrenheit, that's the highest temperature that it has, which is like about the highest temperature people recommend for coffee to be served at. It'll only last with the top off, like you're just enjoying it there, top off, it'll only last for an hour. And so you have to have the top on, then it lasts for 3 hours. But you can't drink it if the top is on. So it's a little frustrating. It's also like $75, and I don't think anyone pays for that. So even though there are technically options available for this, they're not very efficient, not very practical, and just annoying looking. There needs to be something that's a little more cozy and or like practical that you can take outside.
And that was all.
That's basically it. This is our contact information. Our email, our website.
Do you actually have a website?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking
Yeah, look over.
He's a hot shot or
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Yeah,
Web-
he's, yeah,
website's hot
yeah,
shot?
Aaron's in place. Just like goes up.
Yeah, all of the contact information is real.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I would love those.
Ant, roaches, spiders. Roaches.
Okay, do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Is this actually a website?